There he is. Man, everything feels just a little off. Let's win and go home. MP, you're my favorite player, man. Oh.
Welcome, everyone, to a great Sunday night with the NBA here on 2K Sports. We'll watch the Toronto Raptors in this one as they go up against the Brooklyn Nets. This is Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And joining us courtside, reporter David Aldridge. Season's still in its fledgling state, but enough basketball has been played to see how this year's rookie class is shaping up. A chance now to see the rookie race that shows which first-year players are making a big impact early in the race for the Rookie of the Year hardware. You look at Nance, not really the start he wanted to have for his NBA career, but the season is young. He can still fight his way, guys, into the conversation.
And it's been a fairly drawn-out adjustment period for him in the early stages of his rookie season.
Yeah, I thought he'd be playing a bigger role than he has been, let's be honest. Like the talent's there, we know that, but he just hasn't been as assertive as he needs to be.
So the Nets starting five. And for Toronto, they've got Scott. Miles Turner out there with Scotty Barnes. And it's Nunez in at the one. When it comes to teams that like pushing the break, Richard, look no further than these two teams in front of us.
I'm expecting a fun one here tonight, Kevin. Definitely not for the faint of heart. These teams love to get out and run.
And the Nets with possession here. Following the three-point attempt by Scotty Barnes.
It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Peterson the pass to Barnes. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's the dude, defended by Scott. The Nets shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. And the first one at the line is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Here's Nunez. He had 15 points last outing. Barnes passes to Turner, and it's slammed in by Turner.
Hard to stop Turner in close. As soon as he has prime positioning, he is going for the slam.
And that one's good, the dude.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Turner. Brooklyn with the rebound. Their last win put them into double digits with 10 in a row. Wow, quite a stretch.
You can feel the energy in the air around this team. They know they are on a roll, and they are committed to keeping it going as long as they can.
Here's Barnes after the made shot from the dude. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by, Scott kicks to Barnes. 5 to shoot. Knocks down the 3 ball. Barnes has got 6.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
You knew eventually they were going to miss one, at least you hope.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Here's Peterson. A miss that time would have put him up.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
The dude misses. And Barnes has got the ball here for Toronto. Trailing by 2. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Nets. That one was played in Brooklyn.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
And a lot of that begins with effort. Putting in the work and closing out possession should make this a much more contested game.
Here's Scott after the made shot from the dude. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Drops in the tray. Barnes has got a couple of threes now in the first for Toronto. The Nets have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Here's the dude, defended by Scott. Here's the screen. Connects from 3-point range.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Here's Nunez. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. A 3-pointer off the mark. Last game for the Raptors, they picked up the W against Dallas.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
The coaching staff has been happy with how well they've executed the game plan. They operated as a cohesive unit. That's just a bucket like you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss those.
And stolen by Barnes. And now in transition, it's Barnes. Here we go. And that one drops for him.
It almost feels like 2 buckets coming off the steal like it did.
Over to the left wing. Pass to the dude. And here is Marion. And there's the drive. The dude misses.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
Fade away. Rebounded by the Nets. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Yeah, they seem unfazed by the hostile environment. I mean, just look at how efficiently they shot the ball.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. And the Raptors making a change here. Nance is checked in. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been terrific at turning turnovers into points. Number one, the Raptors.
And all those points off turnovers have been a huge bonus. I mean, that aggressive defense has also paid dividends at the offensive end of the floor.
Now, here's Scott. Still yet to score. He can't get it to go. Great D that time from the dude. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
Nunez passes to Scott. Lets it go from the wing. And it's Ingram with the rebound. Nets leading by 4. Takes a step back. They grab their own miss. Marion outside. Shot clock at 6. They set the screen. And here's Ingram from the arc. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Brooklyn with the ball. A big stretch here going 10-2. Kerry Moglu, covered by Barnes. Pass to Ingram. Here's the dude. Here's Trichet. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
They were ready to roll right through the tip. There was no warm-up period. There was only, let's do this.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. The Nets making a switch here. And here's Barnes for 3. And it's Humphries with the rebound. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 15-5 run here. The dude score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Wilkins passes to Malone. Here's Patterson. Good, and the assist goes to Malone.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
To the wing on the left. Pass to the dude. Now Rivers, and it's Marion in the corner. The Nets working the ball around now. 4 on the clock. The dude passes to Marion. And the Nets, another 3.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, the dude in the last outing against New York was outstanding. He ended up with 62 points, and his passing was phenomenal with a ton of assists. The stats he put up were amazing. He knew nobody could slow him down, and he went to work. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
And so here's Toronto following the bucket by the Nets. 7-foot shot. Barnes dishes to Malone. Barnes sets a screen for Wilkins. Rebound, Brooklyn.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
Here's the dude. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. The dude's got 20.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
Wilkins, the pass to Barnes. Wilkins setting the pick for Barnes. Back to Wilkins. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the three.
Marion outside. Here's Rivers. Wilkins pulls it in.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The Nets have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. And he knocks down the first one. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Raptors trail by 16. Here's Peterson. What a tremendous game he played against Dallas. His three-pointer's off the mark.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. The dude passes to Humphries. Here's the dude. Marion outside, trying his luck from deep. Wilkins pulls it in. Poked away. And he drives in.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Nets lead by 18. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
Showing their energy so far, sprinting up and down the floor, getting out in transition and taking advantage.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Nets. We've got Webb, the dude out there with Ingram, and it's Humphries in at the four-man position. Greg, we know about the Euro step, but is the D-cell the next move that's getting more notice?
I think it is, Kevin, and you can see players have quickly incorporated that into their arsenal. It's been fun to watch, man, and I tell you, it creates some uncomfortable situations.
Wilkins with the ball. Pass to Peterson. Shoots the three. And it's Ingram with the rebound. Nets leading by 17. To the inside. Here's the dude. Here's Humphries. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Wilkins surveying the defense. Pass to Nance. Back to Wilkins. 6 on the shot clock. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Let's take a peek at the league's assist leaders. And you look at the dude, one of the best passers in the NBA, always looking to get his teammates involved.
His passing has been so terrific. You can see his unselfishness really rubbing off on the rest of the team.
Both free throws good from Wilkins. Brooklyn's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. And that one's good. The dude's got 25 points.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Inside, here's Malone. Good, and the nice assist from Wilkins. Malone's got his first basket of the night.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now here's Wilkins. He has 5. Peterson misses. Here's the dude. Takes it inside. Up and in on the layup. 27 points for him.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Here's Wilkins. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Offline from the top of the key.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Out to Ingram. Here's the dude. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Trichet. No good with the triple.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Wilkins. Wants to get it to Malone and does. Webb pulls it in. Out to the wing. Down low. Here's the dude. And it's Toronto with the rebound. They host the Clippers after this game. And that game concludes a 5-game homestand. Williams passes to Wilkins. Malone in the corner. From the arc. And again, no good by Toronto. Brooklyn leading by 19 points. The dude. From outside the arc. Rebound by Williams.
And to put things simply, this has not been his quarter.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
The Nets have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Nance outside. Pass to Peterson. That ball is in the basket. Now he's shot 6 and made 3 of them.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
And that one's good. The dude.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Now here's Malone. He had 22 points in the win against Dallas.
He's more than chipped in on the glass as well. Just a tremendous effort last time out.
Pass to Webb. And through this early portion, Greg, of the season, we've had our fair share of surprises.
Yeah, it's fun to see the preseason predictions go up in flames, right? Every year it feels like we have at least one team that overachieves and shocks us all.
First free throw is good. The Nets making a switch here. Banks is checked in. He hits both from the stripe. Some people, RJ, have called for fewer regular season games. Could that help?
Absolutely not. If Kareem Abdul-Jabbar can take commercial flights and have to stay the night over and play 82 games, I think that the teams today can play 82 games.
Now here's Turner. He had 22 points in the win against Dallas.
And you know.
And so it's Brooklyn, out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. Back right after this.
And hello, everybody. What an amazing first-half performance it's been for the Brooklyn Nets.
Seems like they can't miss, just rolling offensively, getting whatever they want.
You haven't heard this in a while, fellas. SLN, Shaq-like numbers. When you're doing that, it means dominance.
That's exactly what I was going to say. All right, fellas. Let's now take a look at what's to come on the upcoming schedule.
And for that matchup with the Hornets, don't let a lack of focus steal one from you. Overlooking lesser opponents, but that's when they come and they bite you.
I overlook all opponents.
In terms of what? Height? Confidence? Both? Don't even answer. I know the answer. And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. We're seeing a tremendous game from the dude.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
The way to limit those offensive boards, it's just effort, guys. Whoever is guarding him has to get to position and beat him to the spot.
Raptors trail by 17. Turner is out there with Barnes. Then there's Scott, and it's Nunez in at the point. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. To the paint. Scott, good.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
To the left side wing. There's the pick. The 3. Rebound by the Raptors. Pass to Peterson. Back to Scott. And it's Humphries with the rebound. Humphries has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Nets leading by 15.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
For Brooklyn, they have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them. The first free throw is good. Ingram, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Both free throws good from the dude. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Pass to Peterson. And here's Barnes for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Barnes has got 16 points.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
Kerry Moglu. It's good. And the Nets lead by 16.
It looked like he was playing against his little brother out there, the way he just went right over him with his height.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Peterson the pass to Turner. Here's Scott. And it's off from three-point range.
They are losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
And Barnes has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. Rejected by Ingram.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Got a piece of it. Here's the dude. He has 31. And he uses the glass on the layup. The dude's got 33 points.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Outside, Scott. There's a screen. Puts up a three. A three-pointer is right on target. Scott's got 5 points in the quarter.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some of the stats for Scotty Barnes.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Here's Nunez. He's got 9. And it's off target. Not sure why he took that one. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldrich. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks. For the NBA, content continues to be king. Commissioner Adam Silver says the biggest issue for streaming services is what's called churn. To cancel is just a click. So it's more pay for play these days. We have to focus on people staying with you and having great content throughout the year. Kevin?
Yeah, you know, he's doing a great job, isn't he, David? Thank you so much. Now here's Marion, following the miss by Scotty Barnes. 5 on the clock.
Yo, set it up.
Ingram passes to the dude. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Already a lot of talk about who's going to take part in the three-point contest this season, and here's a look at the players most likely to make it.
And so many great shooters in the NBA these days, and these guys, quite frankly, the best of the best. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a scoring record broken in this year's competition.
The third spot in the voting belongs to him. There are very few players with his ability from long range, and it looks like he'll be rewarded with a spot in the three-point contest.
And I'm sure there'll be some changes in the rankings still to come, but you're right. I'd be surprised if there's anyone who wouldn't cast a vote his way.
And as the votes keep pouring in, we'll keep you updated on any changes to that list. It looks like we're going to have quite a group.
Man, you talk about the ultimate marksman's list here, Kevin. Maybe this will be the year somebody gets that perfect score.
And so here's Toronto following the three-pointer by Brooklyn. Turner passes to Nunez. It falls for the sixth time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Here's the dude. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. The dude's got 8 points here in this quarter.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high quality shooting.
Outside, Scott. To the middle. Nunez can't hit. Nets leading by 18. Now Webb. Here's the dude. Back to Webb. Pass to Marion. Here's the dude, defended by Scott. Kerry Moglu. And he banks in the layup. And the Nets lead by 20.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Rivers, he's checked in for Ingram. Here's Peterson. 7 points in the game. Drills the baseline jumper. Peterson's got 9.
Those mid-range looks will be there for him. Nice work to capitalize.
Rivers passes to the dude. Back to Rivers. Pass to the dude. There's the drive. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
They get it again. Wilkins outside. From outside, off the mark. Nets leading by 20. Here's the dude. Plays it up off the glass. The dude's got 12 points in just the second half.
Ooh, he's been the guy tonight. Really impressive performance.
Barnes outside. Nance outside. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Now here's Barnes. He's got 16. The 3 ball. Nailed from three-point land. Barnes has got 19 points.
And now with 2 3-pointers in each half, he's really doing his all to help his team out from deep.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Scotty Barnes picks one up. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Brooklyn?
Oh, they've been punishing the inside defense consistently in this one. Look, it's been a very productive area of the floor for them.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
The three-pointer, no good. Nets leading by 20. Banks passes to the dude. The shot's good from Banks.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
For Toronto, they've gone 7 for 16 in the second half from the field, shooting a bit under 50%. Barnes kicks to Wilkins.
Get outside, get outside.
That's tipped. Marion outside to the inside. Rivers, great pass to set up the lay-in. Rivers has got 9 points.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half, sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
And there's a whistle. There's a foul. That's going to go on the dude. That's his first foul. .144 left to play in the third.
Hey, yo, right here. Oh, switch.
Outside Wilkins. Pass to Patterson. 4 on the shot clock. The Raptors need to get a shot off. From the top of the key. Rebounded by the Nets.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Humphries with the bucket.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Barnes can't get it to go.
If they want to come back, he needs to be better.
Nance with the rebound. Raptors shooting 37% so far in the third quarter, and they're not satisfied with this lack of offensive execution. Now, here's Wilkins. He has 5. To halt the run. Out to Nance. Back to Barnes. Malone sets the pick for Barnes. And it's good off the back rim and in. Barnes has got 21. 26 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to the dude. Driving inside. Can't connect from 13 feet out. And so it's Wilkins who brings up the ball for the Toronto Raptors. Barnes outside. Launches a 3. Barnes with another miss. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. Their defense has been active and effective. Right back after this break. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
You've got to admire the vision.
He's checked in for Toronto. The Nets also changing it up. Webb comes in for Marion. And it's the dude in for Rivers. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. And Brooklyn looking who they've got. They've got Ingram, the dude out there with Webb. And it's Humphries in at the power forward position. Patterson. Rebound, Brooklyn. Ingram's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to the dude. Greg, we know players are not shy about criticizing officiating. Anything you'd try to change or improve with the way the game is called?
Well, I like when the players and the refs get together in the offseason to go over video examples. And I think one thing that's important is you got to have relationships between the players and the officials. And then I think the fans can also then kind of get on the same page. There are going to be missed calls out there. That will never change.
In the corner, Nance with it. Inside, here's Patterson. No good on the shot. Some solid defense from the dude. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. That one goes. Count it.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Toronto's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Patterson dishes to Wilkins. Patterson passes to Williams. And Nance kicks to Wilkins. 6 to shoot. Webb pulls it in.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
The Nets working the ball around now. In the corner, it's Ingram. Humphries the pass to the dude. Picked by Humphries. Fires the 3. It's good from long range.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Wilkins the pass to Nance. Malone with it. He's looking for Williams and finds him. To end the run. It's blocked. RJ, what have you noticed about the young players that enter the NBA today?
Unfortunately, the NBA is now tasked with teaching players how to play basketball. The NBA wasn't a teaching league 20 years ago. Now it is. A lot of players are spending their first, second, and even third year learning how to play basketball. That was not always the case. They used to go to college and play for Hall of Fame coaches for 4 years.
Nance passes to Malone. And Malone with the stuff.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
No good on the free throw. And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. And he can't make the second free throw either, missing both. Raptors shooting in this fourth quarter pretty dire at 27%. Scott kicks to Turner. Pass to Peterson. Three-pointer. That falls. Nice feed that time from Turner.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Nets have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. And that one's good. The dude's got 44.
Operation Feed the Horse. Feed him early and often. And guess what? It's working. They have the lead.
Here's Scott. Offline with his three. The Nets have gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. Humphries the pass to the dude. And stolen by Barnes. Pass to Scott from beyond the arc. And it's Ingram with the rebound. Ingram's got 8 rebounds in this game. To the left wing. Here's the dude driving in.
Oh, Kev, he put some anger behind that one.
You're telling me. The Raptors shooting 39% from the floor. Not their best. Turner with a screen on Ingram. Nobody near Barnes. Hits the three-point bomb. Barnes has got 11 points here in just the second half. The Nets have gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the fourth quarter. And that one's good. The dude.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Pass to Peterson. Barnes looking around. Turner with a screen on Ingram. Barnes. Brooklyn with the rebound. Humphries has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's the dude. And here's Humphries. Here's the dude. Just 5 to shoot. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Webb can't hit.
Well, the defense didn't have any impact on that shot, but somehow he still misses it.
Now, here's Scott. Defense is right there. And there's a whistle. There's a foul. That's going to go on the dude. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Nets making a change here. Banks is checked in. Peterson the pass to Scott for 3. Webb pulls it in.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now.
Greg, every year we have the Best Teammate Award. What are some of those qualities that you admire in a great teammate?
You know, Kevin, you want guys who make you better and who make it fun to come to work every day. In the end, teammates are like family. So trust, commitment, and just enjoying being with one another, it matters.
Nunez passes to Peterson. Now here's Turner. Shoots over Ingram. And again, no good by Toronto. Here's the dude. Pass to Ingram. The dude passes to Ingram. Nets passing it around. Clock at 6. Here's the dude. Here's Trichet. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them. 1:46 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Outside, Scott. Pass to Turner. Here's Peterson. From past the arc. That falls. Nice feed that time from Turner. Peterson's got 6 in the quarter.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Brooklyn.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so looking at their number, this will be win number 22 on the year.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for the dude.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Banks, no good. Toronto with the ball. Over in the corner, Turner. And it's Turner finishing it off.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
And that one's good, the dude. The dude's got 53.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And that one's good, Barnes.
Take that when you get it, Scotty.
Here's the dude. Uses the glass to finish the layup. The dude's got 55.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll do it, folks. And so for Richard Jefferson...
Way to bring the effort tonight. Visualize a win tonight. Then go out and take it.
He's about to tear it up. MP in the house.
Hey, MP. It's your world. We just living.
Those kicks, MP.
Hi, folks. Glad to have you with us here. You're watching the East quarterfinals of the NBA Cup. We're excited to bring it to you. Hello, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. We'll hear from reporter Allie LaForce in a moment. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, Take a look at these latest power rankings. You look at Oklahoma City, they slipped a bit. Still in the top 10, though.
When I look at the Nets, they've definitely made a statement here in the early going, outpacing some teams that were projected to be better, owning that top spot and defending it with honor.
And a look at the starters for Charlotte. We've got Filipowski, and it's Jamison in at the small forward position. And for Brooklyn, and in terms of the NBA Cup tournament, this Eastern quarterfinals game is a must-win for these two group winners. Lose and you're out of the running for the NBA Cup.
Yeah, make no mistake. This might count as a regular season game statistically, but there's nothing regular about it. These teams are battling for their shot at that NBA Cup.
Here we go. And the tip goes to the Nets. And this is, of course, a critical game for MP to come through and help his team stay alive in the battle for the NBA Cup. I'm anticipating the intensity to be a little more ramped up in this one.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, you can sense that element of urgency. We're going to see players diving for the loose balls, hounding defense, some fast-paced action end to end. All eyes, including mine, will be on how MP rises to the occasion.
Here's the dude. A three from the inbound. The rebound by Filipowski. Here's Jamison. Good.
As pretty much any coach, that's how he'd like to start the game.
Brooklyn with the ball, and it's now 11 consecutive wins for them. They are clicking right now.
Just a fun team to watch when you get right to it. I mean, the way they're executing at both ends of the floor, it seems like they're getting better each game. Communication, ball control, ball security, defensively. They are very adaptable, and we've seen how they adjust, always learning and constantly tweaking the winning formula.
Shoots from the baseline, and too long on the shot. Here's the dude. And he banks in the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Klein. We saw him with 19 his last time out. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. There's the three. That one doesn't drop.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's the dude, coming off an unbelievable high-scoring game. Here in the first quarter, with about 2 minutes gone by, pass to Klein. Here's Jamison. He's been an offensive weapon for them, scoring around 17.5 points a game. 3 on the clock. Puts up a deep three. Rebounded by the Nets. They put up a nice win against Toronto last time out.
Yeah, they connected from outside all game, and the defense had absolutely no answer for it.
They found their rhythm and kept piling it on, and a huge boost of confidence on the road for sure.
Here's the dude. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him.
And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you cooked.
Pass to Jamison. Here's Klein. Here's Jamison. 17 points for him last game against Washington. They get the rebound. Moore. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Here's the dude on the take. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Tyrese Maxey.
And when you look at his offensive output over the past few years, it seems like other teams have figured him out and have his number now. He's having to put in a lot more effort on the offensive end, but without producing nearly the same results.
Here's Klein. No made baskets yet. To end the drought. Again, the miss by the Hornets. Nets leading by 6. To the left wing. Pass to Ingram. Corner shot. Again, the Nets score.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Here's Klein. A steady force on their offense. Recording around 14.5 a game. Here's Filipowski. Fade away. And the shot is good. Drop it in off the front of the rim.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Here's Rivers. An 11-point game for him in the win against the Raptors in Toronto. Here's the dude. 6 to shoot. 4-3. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Here's Jamison. He had 22 in the win against Washington.
And he did his part from the line. Drew fouls and made them count.
Can't connect from 13 feet out. Here's Brooklyn. They've got a 13-2 run going. Here's the dude. Pass to Rivers. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's Jamison. He got a piece of it. Here's the dude. And out of bounds. Charlotte will have it. And we have a chance to take a look at the teams that are wreaking havoc with their defense this past month. Number 1, the Nets.
Over the last month, this team has shown strides defensively. The effort level has been much improved.
And so it's Charlotte with it. 9-point game. They defeated Washington in their last game.
And that one, the other team could not keep up with them offensively. They were prolific.
Yeah, you know, you can't allow them to get into a rhythm on offense. Once that happens, then you're in trouble.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
Charlotte shooting their initial free throws of the game here.
It's something they've been working very hard to correct and to change. I mean, they know how important it is to fix that inability at the free throw line.
The Hornets making a switch here. Maxi's checked in. Here's the dude. And he knocks it down. He's 3 of 5 now from the floor.
Boy, he's really feeling it right now, shooting a high percentage to start this game.
Here's Klein. No points yet. Pass to Jamison. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Klein. Brooklyn pulls it in.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes a team.
Now here's Maxey. Playing Washington, he was nearly unstoppable. They set a pick, takes the 3, sends it home from three-point land.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here he goes, and it's good. 2 points. The dude's got 8.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Here's Klein. Pass to Maxey. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. And you watch Tyrese Maxey, Clark. He's so good at creating offense.
Yeah, he can get that thing rack to rack and downhill in a heartbeat, BA. In the break and in the pick and roll, he puts tons of pressure on the defense because he's so quick. And he knows how to use angles, too. And he can shoot it from deep, so he's got the full package.
There's a screen. It's deflected. Here's Dillingham, a go-to option for this team. He puts up nearly 17 a game.
He's just 2 for 7 from the field, trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Here's the dude. Ooh, coming through again, shooting 5 for 7 now.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Out of bounds as Charlotte keeps possession. And now in December, here's what the Eastern Conference standings look like. You look at Brooklyn, it's a long season, but right now they're in great position, holding that prize top spot. And of course, Charlotte, 8 games back.
You know, for the Hornets, you have to really give it to them. I mean, they are backing up all the preseason hype. They've been outstanding early.
It appears to me, though, that this group has all the ingredients for a special season.
He takes it in. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Maxey covering. Fires the 3. Pass to Marion. Here's the dude. To the left side wing. 5 to shoot. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Last time they met was in Charlotte.
If they want to beat these guys this time, they have to do better on the glass. That was their undoing.
And sometimes that can be a motivating factor. May very well light a fire under them tonight. Nobody likes to be dominated on the glass like that.
Drops in the 3. Nets leading by 8. To the paint. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
5 straight baskets resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
With 1 on the clock. That shot off. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets ending the quarter up 10. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. We'll be back in a moment. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Nets.
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
You know, they've also been very effective at running the floor. Just a ton of points in the fast break. It's been a big part of their success.
And it's Ingram in at the 5. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, the dude, in their last time out against the Raptors, had a huge game. He added 55 points and moved the ball well, feeding the hot hands. He was locked in all night long. We'll see if that focus carries over into this game. Guys?
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
6 on the shot clock. Inside. Here's Jamison. The 3. Another miss. He's 1 for 4 from the field.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
And Maxey over to help. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. Outside Ingram. Here's the dude. Gets the 3-ball to go. The dude's got 5 points now this quarter.
You know, pretty much anybody can hit that shot when they're that wide open. I mean, terrible defense.
Pass to Dillingham. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. The shot by James, no good. Nets leading by 10. Here's the dude. 19 points in the game. That one's good on the sweet setup by Ingram. The dude's got 21 points in the game.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
For three, Maxey. Pure from three-point range. Maxey's got 5 points.
Zero hesitation, Maxey. Great confidence in his mechanics and his work.
James, outside. Pass to Dillingham. Brooklyn pulls it in. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Out of bounds as Charlotte keeps possession. So both teams changing it up here. On defense, the Nets. They've got a 9-point lead. Grant, you think it's too early in the season to try and forecast where teams are going to end up?
You know, B.A., yes and no. I think we have a handful of teams whose fate might already be determined, but we always have a couple of surprise teams that come out of nowhere. That's what makes the season so much fun to watch.
And here's Charlotte now, following the bucket by the Nets. And here is Maxey. He's got 5. Shot clock at 5. Pulls it. Perfect night so far. 2 for 2.
Boy, the defense was looking for something different there. Maxey kept it himself off the pick that time.
To the middle. Here's the dude. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. The dude's got 11 here in the quarter alone. Hornets trail by 11. Pass to Moore. Now here's Maxey. Moore passes to Jamison. Outside Maxey. Here's Moore. From outside, off the mark.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
And they pick up 2.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Outside Maxey. Tries a 10-footer. Rebounded by Ingram.
Boy, great effort on defense there against a guy who typically makes that.
Rivers, the pass to the dude. There's the drive. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Here's Dillingham. He's got 5.
You know, he looks a little off-kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
Here's the dude. And the rebound goes to Charlotte.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Back to Maxey. Let's go with a 3. Knocks down the long J. Maxey's got 10 points in the game.
Yeah, they've got a lot of terrain to make up, and shooting the 3-ball more consistently like they are now should help them do just that.
The dude gets the bucket.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
Hornets trail by 14. Here's Jamison. Taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game. Here's Dillingham. There's the triple. The dude with the rebound.
They need everyone clicking here. Unfortunately, his game has gone the other direction.
Back to Rivers. Pass to Ingram. Here's the dude. Oh, there's a killer 2-hand slam.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte. Our 2K leaderboard highlighting the NBA's assist leaders over the last month. Number 1, the Nets.
And over this last stretch, this team has been incredible passing the rock, playing great team basketball.
For 3, Maxey. Rebound, Brooklyn.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Pass to Jamison. The 3 is up. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
The dude. The shot's good. The dude's got 33.
Impressive. Their ball movement has been excellent tonight.
Hornets trail by 15. Maxey with it. Three-pointer. No good there.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Here's the dude. Maxey covering. Lets it go from deep. They get it back. And they'll get another chance. Here's the dude. 33 points for him. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Webb passes to the dude. From behind the arc. Add that to his line. Now 3 for 6.
Boy, I like how their perimeter game is building out. They're feeling it right now.
The Hornets shooting just 38% in this quarter. Here's Filipowski. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Washington.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
The dunk with a foul on top of it. So strong.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
He is delivering a lot of room service dimes tonight. One sweet one after another.
NBA scoring has been climbing over the past decades, Grant. Is the league too offensive at the moment, you think?
Well, we know that people like scoring, the fans, players, everyone, but the league needs to make sure there aren't hamstringing defenders too much. So I think allowing some more physicality incentivizes the defender to defend, and now we have competition on both sides of the ball.
And he can't make the second free throw either. He missed them both. Brooklyn leading by 21. Down low. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He has 7.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Timeout call, the Hornets. .141 left in the second quarter. Now Maxey. 10 points for him. Pass to Klein. A shot to stop the run. Nails it from 3. Klein's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
The dude. Clock at 6. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Fires in the triple. Great game for him. Double-double now.
Their intensity has only picked up this quarter, even while holding the lead.
Yeah, love the energy they're playing with. I say it this way. Good teams, championship teams, play against the game as much as they play against the opponent. Nice uptick here in their second chance points in this quarter.
And their free throws have dropped off in this quarter. They're settling for too many jump shots right now.
I think you're right. I mean, an up fake here or there, getting the ball inside, that's how you create high percentage offense.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Charlotte shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. Dillingham's checked in for Charlotte. And so he makes both from the line. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Marion. Here's the dude. 33 points for him. Goes up from the top of the key, and the Nets tack on 2 more.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
And here's Dillingham from the arc. Knocks it down from distance. Dillingham's got 8 points. Fires away from way outside. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Brooklyn out in front, opening up a huge gap. And will return shortly.
Thanks for tuning in. Welcome. A clinic in execution so far, as it's been a dominant showing for the Brooklyn Nets.
I'm guessing my buddy over here loving it. They were forcing the ball into the paint with excellent results.
Hey, it's not rocket science. I keep telling people that.
And since we have a chance, let's see our award winners, Players of the Week. In the East, Evan Mobley.
You know, Mobley is amazing now, but the journey to reaching his potential is just the beginning.
Yeah, the way he runs the floor, scores it, and maybe most important to his team, his outstanding defense. He's the total package.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Hornets trail by 20. On the floor for Charlotte, we've got Filipowski, and it's Moore in at the 5. Good work there as it goes.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Here's the dude to the wing, right side. Good. That's his 5th bucket in 9 attempts.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Here's Jamison. Pass to Jamison. Unloads from 13. That one is off.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling, and he still misses. Boy, he wishes he had that one back.
To the wing on the left. He drops it from range. The dude's got 36 points.
Boy, from the looks of it, it appears the defense is fine with him taking that shot, but he makes them pay when they do.
Here's Jamison. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Pass to the dude. Right wing. Going inside, and that one is hammered home.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Here's Jamison. Give him 8 points now. Nails the wide open jumper. Jamison's got 4 points now in the quarter. Nets leading by 23. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Here's the dude. He's got 38. The shot by Ingram, no good.
This offense's first miss after 3 straight makes to start the second half.
Pass to Jamison. Here's Klein. To the inside. A nice shot by Jamison.
Outstanding execution. Good job working the ball inside.
And so it's Brooklyn with it. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. And after this one, they're at home against Philadelphia. And that'll put them halfway through a 3-game homestand.
You know, they're looking good, really good right now because of him. He sees this game by the throat, and he's squeezing hard.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here.
Well, it's a make-or-miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
The dude. Jamison grabs the board. The Hornets have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Pass to Klein. And he lobs it up.
How'd they pull that off, B.A.?
Right? I'm not sure. A tremendous play.
Yeah, guys, I tell you what, there are alley-oops, and then there are alley-oops upside your head.
On the wing, Rivers. He's averaging about 6 points per game. Lets it fly. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. He's got 14.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
To the paint. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Look out below.
You got no chance of defending him right there.
Not that time. He was determined to get those points.
Hornets trail by 21. Here's Klein. Give him 8. Here's Jamison. Misses the baby hook. Brooklyn has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the 3-point line in this game. Here's the dude. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
The defense tightens up, so he adjusts. Nice play.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
They've been all about high percentage looks in this game, working the ball inside and doing whatever it takes to get it to go.
And, you know, the more they penetrated, the more they realized the defense wasn't able to stop them, so they just kept doing it.
Tyrese Maxey's checked in for Charlotte. Here's Klein. Outside Maxey from outside the arc. The shot no good. Here's Webb. Down low. Here's the dude. Jamison grabs the board. Misfires there. 4 for 6 in the game now. For Charlotte, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. Steps back. Maxey passes to Jamison. Maxey on the wing. The 3 is up. Knocks down the triple. Maxey's got 13 now.
Tyrese Maxey, a really talented and explosive scorer. He can fill it up in a hurry.
The dude gets the bucket.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
Charlotte has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Pass to Maxey. Here's Jamison. Just 5 on the clock. Launches a 3. Brooklyn pulls it in. The dude's got 4 rebounds now. Into the lane. It's good. The dude's got 14 points here in the second half.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
Maxey passes to Jamison. Jacks up a 3. Brooklyn pulls it in. Now here's Ingram. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. No good on the three. And Maxey's got the ball here for Charlotte. Here's Jamison. 12 points for him. There's a screen. Fires from deep. Can't bury it. His fifth miss in 9 tries.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit one from range in the first half, but nothing since.
The dude gets the bucket.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
A new day. The Spurs Victor Wembanyama said a few years back it was more of a guards game, but now it's come back to a big men's game. We've got guys all around the league who do a lot of stuff despite being very tall. It's the way the game changes. You just have to adapt. Brian, the gauntlet has been thrown.
And I like it. Good stuff, Allie. Thank you. The Hornets have gotten 7 of 15 shots to hit in the second half. Pass to Jamison. Here's Moore. It's tipped. Here's the dude. What an incredible scoring display he's putting on tonight. And here's Charlotte now. After this game, they can look forward to Washington, where they'll match up against the Wizards. That'll be the second of 4 games total on the road for them. Here's Jamison. Taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game. A minute 53 left in the third quarter.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
Here's the dude. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to go on Tyrese Maxey. Brooklyn shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
And guys, that's really an upgrade over how they shot last season. Not a huge upgrade, but an upgrade nonetheless.
And here's Charlotte now. Pass to Dillingham. Lets a three fly. Hits a three-pointer. Dillingham's got 11 points.
Selfless pass there from Maxey. Really able to handle the guard position quite well.
From the arc. Book it again. 7 for 12 and going at the defense.
His first 3 of the half. That gives him 9 total points from beyond the arc so far.
Pass to Dillingham. 1:07 left to play in the third. Here's Marion. He's scoreless. Here's the dude. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Outside Maxey.
Who's watching here?
35 seconds left in the third. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Checking in at about 200 pounds, Maxey is much stronger than he appears.
Both free throws good from Maxey. 35 seconds left in the third. Brooklyn has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. The dude gets the bucket.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the 3-ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring.
Here's Armstrong. Outside Maxey. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball.
Because he's quick and aggressive, Maxey draws his fair share of fouls and gets to the line.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
In their previous game, he simply couldn't miss from the line.
Splashed them one after another. It really was quite a display from the stripe. And fellas, I think you have to like his improvements over his free throw numbers from a year ago. It's not a significant number or a huge amount, but it's improvement nonetheless.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets, firmly in control with an impressive 28-point lead as the quarter ends. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their... And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one, showing the rest of the Eastern Conference what kind of team they're going to be this year.
Yeah, we'll see what they can do in the semifinals. The NBA Cup has a way of humbling teams.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaFour.
Hey, yo, bad play.
You earned that one.
Good game, MP.
The crowd looks hyped tonight. Better come with me.
You know MP came ready to play.
Over here, over here.
It's warming up. Beautiful afternoon on the Strip. Nothing like Las Vegas, Nevada. Hi and good evening, everyone. We've got an NBA Cup semifinal for you tonight in the East. And a ton is on the line. Along with Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Now that we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for the last handful of seasons for him.
He's really made that a focus of his game these past few years, and it's paid big-time dividends for him. He's become a much better rebounder, and it's increased his value as a player by leaps and bounds.
And now Washington's starting group. They've got Thomas, and it's Walsh in at the 3 slot. And looking at the Nets, well, we've made it through 2 rounds of the NBA Cup. And the stakes? The stakes just keep rising.
Kevin, once you get to single elimination, there's no room for error. You have 2 Eastern Conference heavyweights going at it. I think this game could come down to the wire.
Here we go.
It'll be the Nets off the tip. The bright lights of the NBA Cup semifinals. So much pressure. And guess what? MP thrives in the spotlight. Guys, he loves it.
Yeah, in talking to MP before the game, you could tell he was ecstatic. The entire NBA is watching this one. MP has a huge chance to prove himself. I expect him to have a big game.
The Nets shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe. The first one falls. And so he hits both.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Over to the wing. Now, here is Murphy. He started close. It's his first trip to the line. A free throw drops for Murphy. And so Murphy hits them both.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you going to pick to send to the free throw line? And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Here's the dude. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now, here is Murphy. Pass to Walsh. And the 3 ball is good.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Murphy with the steal. Here's Shepard. Playing Milwaukee, he was nearly unstoppable. And then Thomas with the jam.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Shepard with the ball. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
And Brooklyn has possession after the basket by Washington. Here's Temple. His last outing, we saw him pour in 22. Off target from three-point range.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
Rivers bounce pass. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Here's the dude to stop the run. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Wizards making a switch here. Garland's checked in. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Takes the three. The rebound by the Nets. Just a tremendous run right now for him. 12 straight wins.
Well, it's been impressive, and the question now really is, who is going to figure out a way to stop this crew? Each time out, they're finding new ways to win. That is dangerous for your opponent. Really, a myriad of ways in which they're coming at you.
So here's Murphy. After the basket by Brooklyn. And here is Garland. One of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game. And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. The Nets have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Here's the dude. He really played well in that last game against Charlotte. Good on the triple.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Pass to Murphy. Back to Garland. The three. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Well, good to see Garland score the ball without dominating it.
Here's the dude. Thomas grabs the rebound.
The defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Shepard, the pass to Murphy. Pass to Walsh. Over Rivers. Rebounded by the Nets. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
They shot the lights out from deep. Really stretched out the defense in that one.
Yep, made the defense work extremely hard and did a nice job of getting any advantage they could against a team that shot it well.
So it's the Wizards now after the miss from the dude. Murphy sets a screen for Shepard. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
Here's the dude, guarded by Garland. And that one's good, the dude.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
Here's Thomas. Got a piece of it. Pass to Humphries. Here's the dude, guarded by Garland. Here's Trichet. Off target with his three. For the Washington Wizards, they won their last contest, that game against the Bucks in Milwaukee. And here's Murphy. Now Shepard lets it go with the three. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. Great Kentucky native Reed Shepard followed in his dad's footsteps and stayed local for his college years.
How cool was that? His dad winning 2 national championships for the Bluegrass State, was named the MVP of the '98 college tournament, and he even had a brief stint in the NBA. Reed, the 3rd overall pick of the 2024 draft, blazing his own trail.
And again, Washington no good.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Wizards have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Garland looking it over. Hits it from three-point range. Garland's got 8.
Well, that basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. And Brooklyn making a change here. Ingram's checked in. Pass to Rivers. Here's the dude. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Shepard, the pass to Thomas. And here's Garland for threes. And it's Ingram with the rebound. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Down low, Kerry Moglu moves back up. And the rebound goes to Murphy.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
Garland with the bucket.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
The Dude off with the layup. Wizards leading by 3. Here's Walsh. A quick shot there, and it's off target. Here's the Dude. He's got 13. Pass to Ingram. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
And here's Garland for 3. Brooklyn with the rebound.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way. Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Here's Garland after the made shot from the Dude. Now, here is Murphy. A 14-point game for him in the win against the Bucks in Milwaukee.
Yeah, but there's always this point you got to look at where did he also impact the game. It was on the rebounding end of the floor. A tremendous performance there.
Washington trailing. A minute 20 left to play in the first. Releases. Shepard, that's good. Shepard's got 5 now.
And we'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
51 seconds left here in the first quarter. Nice ball movement by Washington. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Pass to Rivers. To the right side. Here's the Dude, guarded by Garland. Now Murphy. Shepard with the ball. 5 points in the game. Fires from deep. He can't hit that time. And so, lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. Brooklyn ahead, leading by a point. And we'll be back. Welcome back to the second quarter. It's the Cup semifinal. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Brooklyn.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
Well, whether the defense is inviting these shots or not, they've been great in the mid-range. And so producing from there, that bodes well.
You've got the Dude. Ingram is out there with Marion. And it's Humphreys in at the 4 slot. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. Brent, one thing we've seen these days, 3-point variance. Can you explain it?
Well, Kevin, who's hot and who's not? That's basically what it comes down to. Look, coaches are going to have strategies against teams. A lot of teams are taking a lot more threes, but on a night where they are knocking down shots that you're willing to live with, that's when you just tip the cap, take the loss, and move on.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, the Dude in the last outing against the Hornets was outstanding. He finished with 57 points, and as usual, he orchestrated the offense with superb passing. Those were ridiculous numbers he put up. We'll see what he has in store for an encore. Can't wait to see. Kevin?
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, going up against a team that had no answer for him. We'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
Pass to Murphy. Here's Sarr. And the layup falls. Sarr's got the game tied up here for the Wizards.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
And that one's good. Ingram.
He does so much out there to stretch out the defense when he's out on the perimeter, and he drains the triple.
Garland, the pass to Sarr. Murphy sets a screen for Garland. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Garland's got 14 points.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
And Carter has it in the corner, out left to the wing. It's deflected. Garland, the pass to Sarr. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Let's see the stat sheet here for him.
And guys, I think the best way to measure his performance these last 10 games is his effective field goal percentage, which has improved, a sign that his game is in much better shape than it was not too long ago.
Second free throw, no good. The Nets have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Here's the dude, and he drops it in from the low post. The dude's got 6 in the quarter.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Garland, the pass to Sarr. Carter outside, lets the 3 fly. And again, Washington no good.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
And the Wizards with possession. 4-point game. Last time they met was in Washington.
A game they definitely felt they could win, and with a break here or there, they probably could have.
Maybe should have. The score doesn't indicate just how well they competed in that game. For the majority of it, they look like the better team.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Thomas checked in for Sarr. And Shepard subbed in for Garland. Wizards passing it around. Over in the corner, Shepard sinks the three-pointer. Shepard's got 8 points.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
And that one's good, the dude.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Pass to Carrington. And a miss there on the triple. Nets leading by 3. Here's the dude. And that one is hammered home.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Here's Shepard, and the layup's good off the glass. 10 points for him.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Driving to the basket. 2 points, that one goes. The dude's got the lead, back up to 5 now for the Nets. Washington's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Here's a look at what's coming up for the Wizards. On Friday, they'll head home to take on the Charlotte Hornets. And then on Saturday, they'll take on Karl Anthony Towns and the New York Knicks.
And looking at the Toronto matchup, that's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team.
Webb's checked in for Brooklyn.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Pass to Carrington. Here's Shepard. Misses the 3.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play. Wizards making a switch here. Walsh is checked in. Brooklyn shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
Wizards trail by 8. Here's Temple. He has yet to score. Beyond the arc. Here's Murphy. Makes it off the glass.
Well, he takes care of salvaging that possession for the offense by getting on the offensive glass.
Here's the dude. And that one, good. The dude's got 35.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Shepard, the pass to Murphy. To the wing on the left. Here's Shepard. Offensive rebound. Thomas misses from short range. Brooklyn leading by 8. To the paint. Swiped it away. Temple, the pass to Thomas. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Pass to the dude. There's the triple. That shot off.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight. And so far, he's a can't-miss player, a superb scorer who plays to his strength.
And Temple kicks to Murphy. Now Shepard. He's got 10. No good from outside.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Here's the dude. 37 points for him. Webb, the pass to the dude. It's tipped.
This is one where the second foul is probably going to cost you some minutes in this game.
For Washington, they have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight. That free throw good from Shepard.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
And the Wizards making a change here. Sarge checked in. The dude passes to Rivers. Pass to Webb. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by Thomas. Thomas got 4 rebounds in this game. Down low. Sarr gets the bucket. Sarr's got 6.
Well, that just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
Rivers dishes the Webb. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Here's Temple, still without a basket. Shepard, the pass to Thomas. To the wing right side. Got that one, and the Nets' lead has been cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Shepard.
And 2 more three-point field goals for him here in the second quarter. Somebody had better get a hand up.
Wasted no time on that one. The dude's got 42 in the game.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Pass to Sarr. Here's Temple. Just 4 to shoot. 3-pointer. And again, Washington with the triple.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the 3-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
55 seconds left in the second quarter. Pass to Webb. Now here's Rivers. Nets passing it around. Here's the dude. Launches it. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
They're kind of like playing in the rec league, little to no defense on that possession, and the easiest three-pointer you can imagine.
And there's a whistle. There's a foul. That's going to go on the dude. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. The Wizards have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Banks checked in for Ingram. Up top, Banks. Out to the right wing. Here's the dude. And stolen by Song. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Shepard with a screen for Song. Off target from outside. Here's the dude, and he has 42. Here's Rivers, and that one released in time, but no good. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Nets lead by 5. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
Hey everybody, halftime is upon us, and the scoreboard showing a deficit for the Washington Wizards.
Let me start out by saying, if you make it here, like both these teams have, the whole league and NBA fan base is checking you out, and I know what the feeling is like.
You know, Shaq, I think I need more Shaqronyms in my life. How about OFC? You know what that is, big fella? Okra and fried chicken.
Ugh.
And we've got the playoff picture starting to come into focus now. So let's take a look at the Eastern Conference.
You know, right now for Washington, they're dealing with some challenges, no doubt about it. They have talent, but maybe not as much as they thought they had. The effort's been spotty. It's been a learning year for this organization.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
We are just one half away from finding out who will be headed to the championship game of the NBA Cup. We're seeing a tremendous game from the dude.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Wizards trail by 5. Taking a look at the Wizards. We've got Shepard, and it's Walsh in at the 3, the small forward. Shepard with the ball. Temple gets the bucket. Temple's got 6 points.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation. He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Bounce pass, Thomas. Here's Shepard. Rebound, Brooklyn.
He loved to make them pay for giving up that wide-open jumper, just unable to do so.
And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Right wing. Now here is Murphy. D right on him. Pass to Walsh. Here's Temple. No good on the triple. And the officials call a traveling violation.
Now a moment to see the numbers for the dude. The last 10 or so games, he has been remarkable. And he's right there among the most efficient scorers in our league, 3rd overall in field goal percentage.
And his scoring abilities are just so far out of sight. Number 1 overall right now. No one's been able to slow him down or even come close.
The third quarter has not started well, just 1 of 4.
Banked in off the glass. The dude's got 46 points.
I mean, he is at his best when it matters most. This game is theirs as long as he can keep this up.
Here's Temple. He has 6. Now Shepard. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Shepard's got 18 points. Brooklyn leading by 4. Here's the dude. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. He's made all 3 of his free throws so far. And the first one drops. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Wizards trail by 5. Fires for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. He's got 9.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Pass to Rivers. Just 5 on the clock. Terry Moglu. And he's good on the 3-ball. And the Nets lead by 5.
Okay, good game plan. Start the second half. 3 of 4 so far from the field.
Shepard with the ball. Top of the key jumper, no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the defense.
And that kind of sums up how this game is going.
Attack-minded all the way.
Yeah, great read. Calls his own number and then sends it home.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Pass to Temple. The tray. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
Not sure which clips they watched at halftime, but he has figured out how to attack the D, and they kept him in check in the first half. He's flipped it.
And here's Humphries. Here's the dude. Non-stop scoring machine here.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Pass to Shepard. Back to Temple. It's deflected. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Wizards will retain possession. Ingram, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Marion comes in for the dude. And the Wizards making a change here as well. Garland's checked in. Teams will make substitutions. And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 19-7 run. The dude passes to Marion. They set the pick. Got it. Good job in the low post. Marion's got 5 points so far.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thanks. The NBA chose to extinguish G League Ignite. G League President Sharif Abdul-Rahim says, with the changing environment across youth and collegiate basketball, now is the right time to take this step. But Kevin, in its short time, the Ignite produced double-digit draftees. So the experiment was a success.
A huge success, DA. Thank you.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard
and the backboard thus far.
Rivers gets a wide open look. That three off the mark.
Been a struggle for him tonight, but if they can make this lead hold up, he can just chalk this up as one of those nights.
Here's the dude, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here.
Yeah, easy call.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Nets.
They bullied the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
And the other thing about their game tonight that they've done a terrific job of is just moving the basketball around. That's how you rack up assists.
Garland finds Murphy. Now Sarr. And Sarr throws it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. The Nets working the ball around now. Pass to Marion. It's Ingram on the wing. Back to Marion. Here's the dude. And another one falls.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. It's Garland with the ball for Washington. They trail by 18. Good on the three-point shot. Garland's got 17.
Garland right now really doing a nice job of staying in perpetual motion.
Ingram passes to the dude. Rebounded by the Wizards. Murphy's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Humphries checked in. Pass to Murphy. Here's Sarr. And the three off target. Nets leading by 14. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And Garland comes to help. Ingram kicks to Humphries. Here's the dude. That one falls. The dude's got 57 points.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another. All night, they've asked him to shoulder the scoring load, and he is not disappointed.
The three from Garland. That one doesn't drop. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. Final quarter. It's the Cup semifinal. One of these teams so close to getting into that championship game. That free throw missing. And he sinks the second. Wizards trail by 19. Fourth quarter on the court for the Wizards. We've got Carter. Garland is out there with Sarr. And it's Carrington in at the 2 spot. Right side, Garland. And it's Humphries with the rebound. Brooklyn's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on threes.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Garland the pass to Murphy. Sarr with it. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
Garland kicks to Carter. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Carter's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's the dude. And again, That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Now, here's Garland. He's covered closely. Here's the three. Rebounded by the Nets.
And not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots, not the wild one he took there.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Off target with the open look.
Well, his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
Out to Marion. Buries it from three-point range.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, the thing is they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
Another miss by Garland.
I think if I was coaching these guys right now, especially him, I'd tell him, you take one more three-point shot, and we're going to have some conversations here side by side.
Pass to the dude. No good on the three.
Well, if he wants to make the defense work, he's got to start knocking down the threes. Only one so far in this game for him, and none since halftime.
And another miss by Washington.
Well, his shooting this quarter has to be a huge concern, especially when they're behind like this. Can he find a rhythm?
Washington has gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Brent is a guy who has played with winning teams, been in terrific cultures, and currently in one with the Spurs. What do you think is more important? We will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. A look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Murphy. Rebound, Brooklyn. Humphries has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. It's tipped, so it looks like the Nets will retain possession here. Here's the dude. Good. That's another bucket.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. And there's a whistle. There's a foul. That's going to go on the dude. That's his 5th foul. Banks checked in for Brooklyn. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Pass to Murphy. To the inside. Tries again, and it's Shepard missing. And it's Rivers with the ball. He brings it up for Brooklyn. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter.
Well, he's leading everyone in points right now. His teammates keep feeding him the ball, and he keeps delivering.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And it's Shepard missing.
Just not sure if he ran out of energy at halftime or what, but so far just not himself in the second half.
And it's blocked. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. And Washington making a change here. Goes up off the inbound. Another bucket. Wow.
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable. Wizards shooting at 36% on the night. They've got to step it up offensively. Here's Temple. Pass to Murphy. Sinks the triple.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Rivers passes to the dude. Some players, Brent, have claimed entertainment is emphasized over competition. What do you think?
Well, I think there's a great balance, and the league does a great job of promoting its stars. But at the end of the day, Kevin, trust me, guys who are out here have a love for the game, a passion for the competition, and that's what we want to see. If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Here's Carrington. Pass to Shepard. And here's Murphy. Outside Thomas. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Temple. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Nets have got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter. And that one's good, the dude.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
Pass to Carrington. Here's Temple. Here's Shepard. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. The dude. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game. Webb's checked in for the dude.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
And the Wizards making a change here. Walsh is checked in. Both good from the line that time. Well, the most important event of the NBA calendar might be in June. And it's not the finals, but rather for so many teams, Brent, the NBA draft.
Well, Kevin, it's a chance for you to set the table for your franchise. What do you want to have for next year? What do you want to have 5 years from now? And so all the work that goes in, the scouting, the intel work, to build up a team where you are making the steps and taking strides to become a championship caliber team, that stuff starts at the NBA draft.
Back to Temple, lets it go from deep. Score the basket, his 5th of the game. He's missed 6 shots against those 5 makes.
Oh boy, the touch is coming back here in the second half. Percentages from the field much better than it was at the break.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Reed Shepard.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
First one falls for him. And he makes both free throws. Well, the Wizards shooting at 36%. They really seem out of sync offensively. Pass to Walsh. Here's Temple. Fires the 3. That's his 7th miss in 12 shot attempts. We've seen the NBA feature several overseas games, Greg, the last couple years. Always growing the sport, aren't they?
And I know the fans love it. And nothing quite like seeing an NBA game in person and expanding that opportunity. Always a plus.
Bounce pass, Thomas. Here's Walsh, guarded by Webb. Here's Temple. And a miss there on the triple. Brooklyn's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. Humphries kicks to Webb. .153 left in the 4th quarter. Knocked away. Here's Trichet. Misses the 3. Here's Walsh. Murphy. Banks with the rebound. Now, here is Webb.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Nets.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so this is going to end up as victory number 24 on the year. And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for the dude.
Now, this was a showcase night of his skills offensively.
Pass to Shepard. Driving the lane, lays it up and banks it in.
Now, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
29 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Humphries against Thomas. Here's Trichet. A three-pointer off the mark.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
Shepard with the ball. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. They've moved their way through the east side of the bracket and are headed for the final game of the NBA Cup.
Yeah, just one game. Winner takes all. You know they're going to be bringing that competitive fire. They want to be the ones hoisting that cup.
And that about wraps it up. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. See you later.
You are the straw that stirs the drink.
Man, the air really is thinner up here. Hope you've been running.
The 2K TV Rap Party.
We are bringing the community together for some friendly competition, give you all some 2K gaming tips, and
It's gonna be a long summer if we can't win tonight.
What a view of the Spring Mountains surrounding beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for him.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. And for the Nuggets, we've got Jalen Brunson. Jokic is out there with Holland. And it's Jenkins in at the four-man position. And here we are, the end of the line, the Cup Championship. Greg, what's the mindset like for these players right now?
You treat this like a closeout game in the postseason. No distractions, no messing around. Leave it all out on the floor, and you hope to raise a trophy at the end of the night.
And so off the tip, it's Brooklyn. And how about this run to the NBA Cup Championship for MP? From the start, he's made a point to tell us he wants the cup.
And his play has been incredible. MP's led this team. It's been about more than what he's done on the floor. He's also led by example. And tonight for MP, it's all about enjoying the moment, playing to your potential, and hoisting that trophy.
Here's the dude. Off target from outside. They swipe it. Inside, here's Ingram. And the layup's good off the glass. Ingram's got the opening bucket of the night here for the Nets.
Yeah, that's a good way to start the game. Nice inside bucket right there.
Brunson the pass to Westbrook. And just about a minute into the first quarter. For Brooklyn, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Going inside, a nice shot by Rivers.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, you want to be aggressive and get the other guys on their heels.
Now, here's Jokic. Playing Dallas, he was nearly unstoppable.
Not always a huge part of Jokic's game, but the three-point shot, he's becoming more comfortable taking it.
Trichet. Brunson covering. Pass to the dude. 6 to shoot. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Here's Holland. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. Pass to Jenkins. And the 3 off target. And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. The Nets making a switch here. Humphries checked in. And let's take a moment to honor the Western Conference Player of the Week, Nikola Jokic.
Well, you talk about a player displaying complete dominance on the floor. This is it. And it seemed like he could do no wrong as he was a factor in really every facet of the game. A truly remarkable performance.
Here's the dude. Against Washington, he was really on his game. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Rivers has got 5.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
And looking back, Coach, how great was it to see the Nuggets win their first title back in 2023?
One of the great NBA stories, Kevin. It was huge. It was a moment years in the making. That championship meant so much to the city of Denver and its fans.
The dude misses.
Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
And another miss by Denver.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Pass to Humphries. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Looking for Ingram. He gets it in there. Here's the dude. Here's Trichet. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. they've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Westbrook with the bucket.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Pass to Holland from deep. Still looking for his first make after that miss. He's 0 for 2. And here's Rivers. Here's the dude. That one drops for him. The dude's got his third bucket of the night.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, it's not difficult to figure out why they've built this lead. They have been dominant in the paint.
Puts up a three. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Now here is Humphries. Nothing on the board. Drills the three-pointer.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
The Nuggets trail by 10. Pass to Jokic. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. The amazing Nikola Jokic, Stan. How fun is this guy for us to watch every time we do a game?
Yeah, he's such an interesting guy, Kevin. He's got so many skills, and he's led the league in touches, but he's near the bottom in how long the ball sticks in his hand, constantly making quick decisions and passes. This guy is really like watching the best we've ever seen.
I would agree. And what a quality to know where to go with the ball when the pressure arrives. Pass to the dude. And he goes in for the dunk.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
Now, here's Jokic. He has 5. They get it back. Holland, no good.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
Rivers can't hit the free throw line jumper.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or 2.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
And Brooklyn has possession. The Nuggets getting the bucket.
Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
It's Westbrook with the drive.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
Here's the dude. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
And they've also been effective from beyond the arc tonight. And if that continues, guys, it can really open up the rest of their offense.
That free throw good from the dude. And Greg, this one-off championship game, how does that change the strategy for these coaches?
Kevin, I think you're going to see some tighter rotations. I think the Stars play a little more, maybe a curveball game plan-wise as well. But it is also great prep for the postseason.
Here's Burton. His last outing, he had 8 points. Good work defensively by Marion. Here's the dude. Outside Banks. There's the screen from deep three-point land.
And despite that miss, a strong start for them offensively.
Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. And it's time for an injury report.
Hey, Kevin, I spoke with the head athletic trainer for Brooklyn, and this is an unfortunate injury and potentially devastating for them. Right in the heart of the season. This is when injuries start to mount. You're going to have to adjust. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. Well, guys, certainly not the news his fans were hoping for.
And not at all. I mean, it sounds like he's got a long road ahead of him in terms of his recovery.
That's just awful news. You really feel for the guy, and you know everyone in the NBA family is wishing him a speedy recovery.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, the dude in the last outing against Washington was a man on a mission. He scored an incredible number of points, and he was dialed in, made most of his shots. A fantastic performance from him, something he wants to repeat tonight. Kevin?
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on, see if he can't replicate that performance. Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
The dude passes to Marion. Jones against Humphries. Not enough on that one as it misses.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Holland, no good.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Nets passing it around. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Now here's Frazier. 8 points his last outing at the top of the key. Westbrook. Shot clock at 6. Frazier outside from 20 feet out. And it's Humphries with the rebound. Humphries has got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to the dude. Here's Trichet, and he uses the glass on the layup. He's got 8.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Frazier scanning the floor. Denver needs to get off his shot for 3. Westbrook, and no good. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. We'll get you back to the action after this break. Welcome back, everyone, to this NBA Cup championship game. The second quarter is just beginning here. And, guys, the Nets enjoying a nice lead here.
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, we're not surprised by this. These guys work hard, and they are physical.
And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. They've got Ingram, the dude out there with Rivers. Then there's Marion.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Here's the dude, and Jones sends it back. Now here's Frazier. He's guarded closely. Oh, and the dunk by Jones.
Oh, up high and down hard with that one-hander.
He got a little extra forceful. You're right with that one. Here's the dude. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And you have to enjoy this atmosphere, right? The fans have really taken to the NBA Cup.
And that might be because the teams are taking it seriously. Unlike, say, the All-Star game, these guys are focused and fighting for every possession. That's what makes it so entertaining.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Brunson's checked in. That one misses. The Nuggets trail by 10. Frazier with it. No scoring in this one. Pass to Brunson. This one for 3. That's a no-go, and he's still looking for his first bucket after 2 shots. And that one's good, the dude. And the Nets lead by 12.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
From deep, Brunson drains it from beyond the arc.
With how fast Brunson plays, his pull-up is really unguarded.
To the middle, here's the dude. That's down the hatch, notch one more to his total. That's 9 for 15 shooting.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Back to Brunson. And that one is off. Some solid defense from Ingram. Nets leading by 11. Rivers passes to the dude. He takes it in. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Brunson, left side. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Yep, that one goes in there. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Inside. Here's the dude. Johnson's checked in for Frazier. Here's the dude. Brunson covering. The dude misses. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. They trail by 11. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
And a lot of that was game plan. Putting guys in a position to succeed, particularly on the offensive end.
That was the kind of win a coach takes pride in. You lay out the strategy, and the players execute perfectly.
Denver making a switch here. Westbrook's checked in.
Wow, his shooting lows continue, and it's weighing down this offense.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Pass to Holland. Westbrook with it. He's guarded by Rivers. Westbrook kicks to Johnson. Denver passing it around. Holland the pass to Burton. Shot clock at 5. And he banks in the layup. Burton's got his second bucket tonight.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
Pass to the dude. Drops in the layup for 2. The dude's got 25 points in the game.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Back to Brunson. No good on the triple.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Down low. Stolen by Brunson. Westbrook wide open. He fires. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson.
Oh, what a find. The ball just comes out of Brunson's hands on time.
And the shot goes down. 27 points for the dude.
Well, all of us coaches, we love when you can create looks in close.
Brunson kicks to Holland. Pass to Burton. Takes a 3. Rebounded by the Nets. We've been following their streak game after game, and right now it's up to 13 in a row.
Well, you look at the discipline, the way these guys play under control. They never get out of balance when they find themselves in a hole. They just continue to fight, play their game, and enforce their own pace.
Jokic, he's checked in for the Nuggets. And already we have a pretty significant lead on the scoreboard here in this NBA Cup championship game.
Well, you expect this kind of effort level with a prize on the line. They don't just want to win this cup. They want to win it emphatically, sending a message to the whole league that they are for real.
And they'll get another chance. Rejected by Ingram. Nets leading by 11. Here's the dude, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
Here's Brunson, following the bucket by the Nets. No good from outside.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
Yeah, and to do it on the road, it shows how well prepared this team was coming into this contest.
Now, here's Jokic. 5 points in the game. Brunson, right side. For three, Westbrook. With that miss, he's now made 6 and missed 6 from the field. Here's the dude. Gets to the hoop.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Drills it from outside.
He's going to force them to have to make adjustments. That's number 4 in terms of triples in the half.
To the left side wing. Hands it from downtown. And the Nets lead by 17.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Pass to Jokic. That one doesn't go. Some solid defense from Ingram. Nets leading by 17. Kerry Moglu. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
Well, I think it's because they're calling sets that really match up well with their personnel.
Now here's Brunson. Coming in off a 10-point performance last game out. Can't connect from the right block. Brooklyn's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. The dude. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The Nets have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight. That's good from the dude. And the Nuggets with some changes. Jenkins, he's checked in for Johnson. And it's Howland in for Burt. And the Nets also making a change. Humphries checked in. Last outing for the Nets. They won that game against the Wizards. Brunson finds Westbrook. And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here. Here's a look at some of the stats for him.
And you can see the surge in his level of confidence lately just by looking at that true shooting percentage. It's been moving straight up in the past 5 games. I think he's feeling it.
Now here's Brunson. He has 6.
Just doesn't seem to have it here in the second quarter.
Can't connect from short range.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. Just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
The Nuggets trail by 21. Outside Westbrook. Shot to stop the run. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got his 3rd assist on the night. Webb the pass to the dude. Rebound by the Nuggets. Westbrook's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the paint, here's Jenkins, and Jenkins throws it down.
putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
To the inside, and he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
What's great about Jokic, GA, is he can put up MVP numbers, and he's got a little personality to him, doesn't he?
He does. You can tell he just loves life. He loves everything he does, especially when he's on the floor, making his teammates better.
And he knocks down the first one. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Here's the dude. And the layup is good. The dude's got 43 points.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Now Brunson, 6 points for him. We've got 13 seconds left here in the second. Pass to Jokic. Misses in close. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
And hello, everybody. What an amazing first half performance it's been for the Brooklyn Nets.
Tonight is what we've been waiting for, man. This is really the biggest game thus far in the season. Fans are loving it. It's now really a new favorite time of year, guys. I'm telling you. And you know, the best part of it, Ernie? It gets me excited for Thanksgiving.
Man, how quickly we go from hoops to food. I'm already getting excited about that big old fried turkey, the stuffing, some good gravy, mashed potatoes.
Oh, say more.
Make sure you thaw the turkey out first, Ernie.
And moving on, let's take a peek at how the East is shaping up here in the midseason.
You know, I think for Brooklyn, I had them as a top team before the season, and now I'm picking them to make the finals. Tell me I'm wrong, Kenny. You can't, because I'm right. 2 + 2 is 5.
And as much as it pains me, I have to agree with Big Fella.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
There's always a buzz around Las Vegas. And coming up here on 2K Sports, the second half of the NBA Cup Championship. It's one you will not want to miss. We're seeing a tremendous game from the dude.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
Yeah, he hasn't been settling. He's getting to the rim, and that's him at his best.
They've got Holland. Jokic is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Jenkins in at the power forward. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Offensive rebound. Pass to Holland for the three. Drains the three-pointer. Holland's got 6 points.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And after the intensity of these last few NBA Cup games, do you all think it'll be hard for these teams to settle back into the regular season?
They'll have to adjust their mindsets for sure. Back to thinking about the long haul, not the do-or-die scenario of the NBA Cup.
That free throw good from the dude. Both shots good from the stripe. Now here's Westbrook. Out to the right wing. Here's Holland. Here's Jenkins. A three-pointer, no good. Here's the dude. He's covered by Westbrook. Pass to the dude. Out to the right wing. And it's Jokic with the rebound. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. Jenkins. Offensive rebound.
And with that miss, they're just 1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
The dude passes to Rivers. We have the break in the action. Let's show you the teams that have been making their opponents work especially hard over the past 10 games. Number 1, the Nets. Number 5, the Nuggets.
I mean, great teamwork and great schemes at both ends of the floor. You're seeing that from each of these clubs, and this is what defense is all about.
That free throw, no good. Good on the second free throw. The Nuggets trail by 21. Pass to Holland. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Here's the dude. Back to Rivers. Here's the dude. Shot clock at 3. Kerry Moglu. From outside, off the mark.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Shots good by Jenkins.
And I feel like Jokic has 360-degree vision. I mean, no matter where the open man is, he's going to find it.
And so it's Brooklyn with it. Denver able to drain the three. And that one's good. The dude.
Well, they wouldn't be in the position they're in without his contribution. He has tormented this defense tonight.
Brunson surveying the D. No good that time. Nets leading by 20. And here's Rivers. He's got 5. Pass to the dude. From downtown, buries the long-range jumper. He's got 11.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Outside Westbrook. There's the 3. The rebound by the Nets.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last 3, but it just wasn't in the cards.
Denver's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Brunson outside. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Rejected by Ingram. Here's the dude. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. And that one's good. Ingram.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Now, here's Jokic. He has 6. The Nuggets with another miss. Here's Trichet. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Here's Holland. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game. Marion, he's checked in for Brooklyn. And here are the Nets. They're on a 12-3 run right now. Remember, tonight does not count towards the regular season standings. Greg, do you expect the coaches to empty their benches?
Yeah, this one is out of hand, so you probably start the fourth with your best five. If they can't cut the lead down, probably rest your starters and start focusing on the regular season.
Banks checked in for Ingram. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Well, if you're just going to let them score inside at will, you might as well pack your bags.
Now a moment to see the numbers for the dude. The last 10 games, he has been on a heck of a run. 10 assists and 6 rebounds. And the phrase stats don't lie absolutely applies here. He's been a monster on the court for this team.
Yeah, look, he is truly the kind of player you build everything around. Your plays, your lineups, it's all about setting this guy up for success.
Now Marion. After Jalen Brunson missing on that last three-pointer. Here's the dude. Brunson covering. Stolen by Brunson. To the middle. Wants to get it to Westbrook and does. Misses from close range.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
Here he goes. And good. He hits it again.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. And there's a whistle. There's a foul. That's going to go on the dude. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Nuggets making a change here. Frazier's checked in. And the Nets also making a change. Humphries checked in. Frazier right side. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. The dude passes to Banks. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Here's the dude. It's hauled in by Jokic. Jokic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. From the baseline. And Westbrook gets it to go. Westbrook's got 23 points.
Well, maybe the defense thinks they can live with that, but he's pretty consistent from that mid-range area. Well, he's been a lot of their offense, and the numbers certainly show it.
And it's Frazier with the ball for Denver. Pass to Jenkins. Here's Westbrook. Jokic with his screen on Rivers. Westbrook with the bucket.
And he was hot from 3 to start this game. That's his first since halftime.
Humphries the pass to the dude. Now here's Rivers. They set the pick. And right away they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Rivers has got 8 points.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Pass to the dude. Rivers looking over the floor. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
Ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball on the offensive end.
Well, the coaching staff made some adjustments for the second half, and they've come out with focus and execution.
Now here's Jenkins. He has 5.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
The dude passes to Banks. Marion outside. Wants to get it to Humphries and does. Pass to the dude. Banks kicks to Marion. Just 5 to shoot. Humphries the pass to Banks. Three-pointer on the way. And it's Denver with the rebound. Westbrook's got his 6th rebound on the night. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Nets.
Well, you've got to like that they're not settling. They're attacking the defense on the drive and creating great looks.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
Burton's checked in for the Nuggets. The Nuggets shooting 32% overall right now, not one of their better showings. And here's Jokic outside. Rebounded by Marion. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 20-7 run. The dude passes to Humphries. 1:22 left in the third quarter of the game. Kept alive. Out to Marion. Pass to Banks. Here's the dude. Frazier covering. Here's Marion. His three-pointer's off the mark. Marion's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. To the paint. Banked in off the glass. Holland's got 5 points now this quarter.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Pass to the dude. From down in the low post, it goes. The dude's got 56 points in the game.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
From deep, Jokic sinks the triple. Jokic has got 9.
And he is brimming with confidence. Jokic just doesn't question his decisions.
Here's the dude into the lane. Yes, that goes in.
He's creating good looks and shooting very efficiently.
The Nuggets shooting pretty terrible here in the third quarter at around 30%. Here's Jokic. And it's Humphries with the rebound. Humphries has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. The dude missing. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. The Nuggets have shot 75% at the stripe, 6 of 8. And they've done it. We have crowned our first champions of the season, the winners of the NBA Cup.
Well, they earned that trophy, and man, the Cup certainly added another layer of excitement to the NBA calendar.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. So, for Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you later.
Jonathan in the back.
How do you avoid a letdown in intensity when going from playing for a championship to being just one of 30 teams again?
You know, tonight shows that we're not just one of 30 teams. Every team in this league wanted to win this thing. A lot of them thought that they were going to win it, but we're the ones who came out on top, and that should tell you everything that you need to know about our intensity.
MP, you keep bringing up 50s like you're in the dunk contest.
good team, but we got you. So we're going to win.